Randy Rainbow, the comedian and internet personality known for his witty musical parodies, shocked fans after walking off the Kelly Clarkson Show during a live recording. What began as a lively and humorous segment quickly spiraled into a heated exchange between Randy and Kelly. Sources close to the production say that tensions started long before cameras rolled, setting the stage for an unexpected and dramatic on-air confrontation. The incident reportedly took place during a segment focused on celebrity impressions and political humor. Kelly invited Randy to discuss his new comedy tour and the evolution of his online fame. However, as the discussion shifted towards sensitive topics about humor and public criticism, the mood in the studio changed dramatically. Viewers could feel an awkward tension building on set. According to insiders, Randy became visibly frustrated when Kelly questioned how he handles backlash from controversial performances. While Clarkson intended it as a standard interview question, Randy perceived it as a critique of his creative style. His body language shifted noticeably as he began defending his comedic integrity on live television. Audience members later described the exchange as tense but polite at first. Randy, known for his sharp wit, used humor to deflect the topic initially. But as the questions continued, he became more direct, insisting that his comedy serves as social commentary rather than personal attack. The conversation grew heavier than expected for a morning talk show segment. Kelly, ever the composed host, tried to keep the tone light, but Randy's responses became increasingly passionate. He questioned whether entertainers are unfairly expected to censor themselves in today's climate. Clarkson attempted to steer the dialogue back toward his upcoming tour, but by then, the emotional tone had shifted too far to recover smoothly. The audience sensed the discomfort. A few laughed nervously, unsure whether the banter was part of a planned bit. Clarkson smiled, trying to ease the tension. But Randy's tone made it clear that the conversation had crossed into genuine disagreement. The air felt heavy as the once friendly discussion turned unexpectedly confrontational. As the back and forth continued, producers backstage began signaling to move the segment along. However, Randy interrupted, expressing frustration at being cut off when trying to explain his perspective. Clarkson calmly replied that she was managing time, but Randy viewed it as another dismissal. His irritation was visible to everyone watching. The breaking point came when Randy removed his microphone and stood up, saying he refused to be edited mid-sentence. Clarkson tried to intervene, telling him they could continue after a break, but Randy was already walking off stage. The studio audience gasped as the cameras briefly cut to Kelly's stunned expression before the broadcast abruptly went to commercial. Backstage sources described the atmosphere as chaotic in the immediate aftermath. Crew members followed Randy to ensure he was all right, while producers worked to reassure Kelly and prepare for the show's return from break. When the broadcast resumed, Kelly addressed the audience briefly, maintaining professionalism but clearly shaken by the unexpected walk-off. Later reports suggested that Randy's frustration had been building throughout the day. Before filming, he reportedly expressed concern that the pre-interview questions were too softer and did not allow him to discuss serious artistic topics. This desire for a deeper conversation clashed with the show's lighthearted tone, creating the perfect storm for confrontation. Clarkson's team later released a brief statement calling the incident unfortunate but emphasizing mutual respect between the host and guest. They praised Randy's creativity and reiterated that the Kelly Clarkson Show encourages open discussion while maintaining a positive environment. Meanwhile, Randy's representatives offered no immediate comment. On social media, clips of the moment went viral within hours. Fans debated whether Randy's reaction was justified or an overreaction to a routine talk show question. The phrase "Randy Rainbow walks off" trended across Twitter and TikTok, drawing millions of views and sparking countless theories about what really happened behind the scenes. Some fans defended Randy, arguing that he has long faced unfair criticism for using satire to comment on political issues. They saw his outburst as a moment of honesty from an artist tired of being misunderstood. Others felt he went too far, saying he should have remained calm and allowed the interview to continue professionally. Industry insiders revealed that this wasn't the first time Randy had been at odds with talk show producers. His outspoken personality and preference for unscripted moments often clash with network guidelines. While that authenticity endears him to fans, it sometimes makes live television unpredictable, as witnessed in this explosive confrontation. Kelly Clarkson, known for her poise under pressure, handled the situation with grace. After the show, she thanked the audience for understanding and continued with her next segment. Her calm demeanor helped diffuse the tension, but viewers could tell she was still processing what had just unfolded in front of millions. Rumors quickly spread that producers might edit out the confrontation for future re-airings. However, clips had already circulated online, making the event impossible to contain. The viral spread turned the walk-off into one of the most discussed talk show moments of the season, boosting ratings but leaving the show's team embarrassed by the drama. The following day, entertainment reporters bombarded both camps with requests for comment. While neither side issued an immediate apology, sources close to Kelly hinted that she wanted to resolve the matter privately. Randy, meanwhile, reportedly told friends he stood by his reaction and would not apologize for being passionate about art. Experts in media relations noted that live talk shows often walk a fine line between spontaneity and control. When strong personalities meet on air, tension can easily erupt. The Randy-Kelly confrontation, they said, was a classic example of creative passion colliding with the demands of live broadcasting, a combination that can't always be managed smoothly. Some of Randy's fellow comedians publicly supported him, applauding his stand for artistic integrity. Others gently suggested he could have handled the situation differently. The incident reignited debates within the entertainment community about whether comedians are unfairly criticized for expressing controversial opinions. Meanwhile, Kelly's fanbase praised her professionalism. Viewers flooded social media with comments commending her patience, saying she modeled maturity during a difficult moment. Her calm handling not only preserved the show's reputation but also won her renewed respect as a seasoned host capable of navigating live controversy gracefully. Despite the tension, insiders revealed that there was no long-term animosity between the two stars. Both teams reportedly exchanged messages after the taping to smooth over misunderstandings. While there was no formal apology, the correspondents suggested mutual acknowledgement that the argument had escalated beyond what either intended. Over the next few days, major entertainment outlets ran headlines dissecting the confrontation frame by frame. Analysts noted how a simple conversation about comedy transformed into a cultural flashpoint, reflecting larger issues about artistic freedom, media boundaries, and the fine line between humor and offense in today's entertainment landscape. The situation also sparked conversations about how talk shows balance authenticity with entertainment value. Many producers admitted anonymously that while they crave viral moments, they rarely anticipate conflicts this real or raw. The Randy Rainbow Walk-Off became a case study in both the power and peril of unfiltered live television. By midweek, the incident had evolved into a trending topic beyond entertainment news. Commentators on podcasts and news outlets debated the broader message behind Randy's actions. Was it a publicity stunt, or a genuine emotional response? Opinions were split, but one thing was certain: both Kelly and Randy had become central figures in the week's pop culture conversation. Despite the chaos, Randy's comedy tour ticket sales reportedly increased after the controversy. Fans curious about his personality and passion flocked to his shows, eager to see the artist behind the viral moment. In a twist of irony, what began as a career embarrassment turned into an unexpected boost for his public visibility. The show's producers later reflected on the moment as a reminder of live TV's unpredictability. One insider described it as a teachable moment for everyone involved, emphasizing the need for clearer communication and preparation before interviews. Live broadcasts, they said, thrive on spontaneity but only when mutual respect remains intact. In subsequent interviews, Kelly Clarkson subtly referenced the event without naming Randy. She told her audience that every guest brings a unique energy to the show, and while not every conversation goes as planned, She values honesty and emotion. Her comments were widely interpreted as a graceful nod to the incident without reigniting controversy. Randy, meanwhile, eventually addressed the situation in a short online video. He acknowledged that emotions ran high but defended his decision, saying, "I don't regret standing up for my work." His statement sparked another wave of debate, with fans divided between admiration for his conviction and criticism of his impulsiveness. As the buzz gradually faded, many agreed that the confrontation revealed both stars' authenticity. It showcased Kelly's professionalism and Randy's fiery dedication to his craft. While the episode was uncomfortable in the moment, it served as a powerful reminder that unscripted television still delivers the most memorable and human moments in entertainment. Ultimately, the Randy Rainbow and Kelly Clarkson confrontation will likely be remembered as one of the year's defining talk show moments. It blurred the line between entertainment and real emotion, giving audiences a rare glimpse of vulnerability on both sides. Whether fans viewed it as conflict or conversation, it left a lasting impression and reminded everyone that live television is, above all, gloriously unpredictable. In the days following the broadcast, both fans and critics continued to analyze every detail of Randy's walk-off. Some argued it was a reflection of how creative individuals struggle with being misunderstood in mainstream spaces. Others viewed it as an overreaction fueled by pride. Regardless of interpretation, one undeniable fact emerged: the moment had struck a cultural chord, sparking conversations across entertainment, journalism, and social media platforms worldwide. Producers of The Kelly Clarkson Show reportedly reviewed the entire incident internally. Meetings were held to evaluate how communication with guests could be improved in the future. Sources said Kelly herself participated, emphasizing her desire to keep her show a positive and inclusive environment. Despite the shock of what happened, many on the team described her leadership in the aftermath as calm, empathetic, and forward-thinking. Behind the scenes, industry experts viewed the confrontation as a case study in the unpredictable nature of live broadcasting. Television historians even compared it to past viral moments when celebrity guests lost composure under pressure. The consensus was that no amount of preparation can fully prevent emotional authenticity from breaking through once cameras are rolling live before millions. Some entertainment columnists suggested that Randy's decision to walk off might have been influenced by external pressures. His recent tour schedule, online controversies, and creative stress could have heightened his sensitivity during the interview. For artists who thrive on expression, being questioned about intent can feel personal, especially on national television where every word is dissected publicly. Meanwhile, Kelly's production team received praise from network executives for how quickly they handled the disruption. Within minutes, they managed to cut to a commercial, calm the audience, and resume the show without further incident. Their quick thinking preserved the broadcast's integrity and demonstrated professionalism under extreme stress, something not all shows manage successfully. Viewers continued to flood online forums with debates and theories. Some believed the exchange was partially staged to generate buzz, citing the perfect timing before Randy's tour launch. Others insisted it was a genuine clash of personalities. The uncertainty only fueled curiosity, ensuring that the story remained a dominant topic in entertainment headlines for over a week. As journalists revisited the footage, subtle moments gained renewed attention: Randy's tense smile, Kelly's measured pauses, and the audience's uneasy laughter. Every detail was scrutinized, with experts weighing in on who seemed more composed and who appeared emotional. The analysis transformed a few minutes of television into a complex narrative dissected from every possible angle. Interestingly, several fellow performers shared similar experiences in interviews afterward. They admitted that navigating between honesty and diplomacy on live talk shows is challenging. While they sympathized with Kelly's position as host, many also acknowledged that creative personalities like Randy often struggle when their passion is misunderstood or simplified for entertainment purposes. Public relations specialists weighed in, noting that both stars handled post-incident reactions remarkably well. Neither fueled drama publicly, and both maintained a degree of grace in their statements. That professionalism, analysts argued, helped the situation evolve from controversy into conversation, a shift that reflected emotional maturity and strong media awareness on both sides. The network, while initially concerned about potential backlash, soon realized the viral clip had boosted ratings and engagement dramatically. Online searches for The Kelly Clarkson Show and Randy Rainbow skyrocketed. What could have been a reputational setback transformed into one of the most widely discussed and shared entertainment moments of the season. As the story continued to trend, fans began editing humorous compilations and reaction videos, blending memes with dramatic commentary. The internet turned the serious walk-off into entertainment itself, illustrating how digital culture can transform tension into content overnight. Even Randy's past parody songs saw renewed attention, proving that controversy often amplifies celebrity reach. Kelly Clarkson, ever self-aware, later joked lightly about the event during a different episode, saying, "Well, you never know what's gonna happen on live TV." Her audience laughed, appreciating her ability to handle chaos with humor. The remark subtly closed the chapter for her fans, signaling that she had moved past the confrontation without resentment. Randy, too, began shifting focus back to his creative work. In interviews promoting his tour, he briefly mentioned that live television can get intense but emphasized his respect for Kelly. He clarified that artists sometimes react passionately when discussing subjects close to their hearts. The comment humanized him, allowing the public to see vulnerability behind his typically comedic persona. Over time, entertainment historians suggested the event might be remembered as one of those rare television moments where real emotion broke through the polished surface of showbiz. It reminded audiences that behind celebrity charisma lies human sensitivity and pride. The confrontation between Randy and Kelly became less about conflict and more about authenticity in the unpredictable world of live broadcasting. Ultimately, the Randy Rainbow walk-off became a reminder of both the risks and beauty of unscripted television. It captured genuine emotion, professional restraint, and the unpredictable chemistry of two strong personalities colliding on air. While it began as a heated confrontation, it ended as an unforgettable cultural moment that left audiences reflecting on passion, pride, and the fragile line between performance and reality.